Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and give me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, and I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish and $100 range, and most of these are way less than that. A good number of these you can find at your local rack stores, and the one I got for you guys here today is by no means a new fragrance whatsoever, but it's been popping up in the rack stores. It's stayed popping up in the rack stores, I should say, and I seen it marked down for about $29.95, and this was released in 1994. I'm talking about Ralph Lauren's Polo Sport. Same exact presentation as it used to be, except I think the atomizer used to be metal. It's plastic now, and I know that the atomizer lid, I know the atomizer used to be chrome, but it's a little cheap blue looking thing. But it sprays good. A little bit of power behind it. So if you don't know what Polo Sport smells like, if you've never smelled it, or if you've never knowingly smelled it, it opens up with a unique mandarin, lemon, bergamot, mint. Decent, hefty dose of mint with all that citrus and some tarragon giving it some greenness, and there's some fresh spiciness as well. But it's that mint that gives it its personality. It's what set it apart in the 90s, became a good signature scent back in the mid to late 90s because that mint citrus opening. There's also a bit of florals in here. There's like some jasmine and some rose, smoothing things out, because the citrus, though it is bright and uplifting, it's not sharp or abrasive. And I feel like some of that rose might be ironing and smoothing some of that out, and the dry down, which I'll get into in a second, doesn't take very long to get to, has a decent dose of creamy sandalwood. There's other stuff. There's like cedar. There's even like seaweed, seagrass in this thing. But the main players in this are that bright, uplifting citrus, mint combination, some green tarragon, a little bit of florals in there, and some creamy sandalwood. This is a good 90s fragrance. It has a 90s feel. If you are a teenager or something, you might not like this, but I liked it when I was young. Quick little story. I was in the Boy Scouts, made it all the way to Eagle Scout, and my scoutmaster, one of them, used to wear this, and I'd be like, man, what are you wearing? It smells really good. He's like, oh, Polo Sport. I remember I was young. I was probably 8th grade or something, 9th grade, so that'd have been like 98, 99, and I ended up running out and getting me a bottle of it, right, and enjoyed it, and I've liked it ever since. So, that being said, I was young when I liked it, but today it's not like your typical summer, spring fragrances. It's not Invictus, you know what I mean? It's not one of those style things. It has that 90s feel while being that, it's got that fresh spiciness going on and a whole bunch of other notes. A lot of 90s fragrances have a million notes, and this one's no different. It's got a lot of them. And, yeah. So, I say it's a little bit more mature. Now, this particular bottle, if you can see the batch code on this. I don't ever remember this being a strong performer, right? I always remember it probably being somewhere around the 5-6 hour performance mark. But this one, it barely lasts long at all. I mean, it'll project. Now, I haven't wore this bottle. I had another one. I haven't worn this one too much. And maybe if it macerates, however you pronounce that word, later on, it might do a little better. And if it does, I'll update you. But for now, it's just a pretty poor performer. It really is. Even at the $29 mark, it's kind of disappointing how bad it's performing. It's like a 3-hour fragrance, 30 minutes of projection maybe, and the dry down only takes a couple minutes, and it doesn't have as much of that uplifting citrus mint thing going on. It starts going more into the florally sandalwood direction, holding on to a little bit of that crispness, just a little bit of that mint, reminding you that it still is Polo Sport, but it kind of takes a turn to more of the base notes altogether, forgetting about everything that it opened up with. So it kind of changes, at least on me so far. Like I said, maybe if I let it sit for a little bit longer, maybe it'll do different, but for right now, it's just not vibing the way that it used to. So overall, because of that, if this fragrance lasted 5 hours, without me being biased and without me being too nostalgic and saying, wow, this used to be my jam, as far as a standalone fragrance today, 2024, how would this be? I would say it's a 6 out of 10 if it lasted 5 hours. But for right now, since it's not, I can't go more than a 4, which hurts to say because I love the smell of Polo Sport. I like this fragrance a lot. But try to be honest here, right? And like I said, this batch code, forgive the train, I'm not going to edit it out. I've had like 3 things happen that's been like ridiculous so far. So that particular one on me, it's not cutting it. Now I'm gonna wear this thing out of the shower. I'm definitely gonna be doing that, and because I can't really see many other uses for it. And so yeah, overall 4 out of 10. Excellent for the spring, summer. This scent profile is awesome for the spring and the summer, and it's a daytime fragrance. It's a casual fragrance. It's a leisure kind of a fragrance, but it's just not performing so well. But again, fresh, crisp, uplifting, citrus, bright but not sharp, heavy dose of mint, florals, creamy sandalwood. That's what you get in this fragrance. If you want one that lasts real long and is really loud and kind of gives you those same vibes, check out Jacques Bogart's Silver Scent Pure. It has that citrus mint kind of thing, similar ballpark as Polo Sport. So that's my final thoughts on Ralph Lauren's Polo Sport. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.